after this, for sure. Abraham Lucia Sanders. So he said it was mistaken identity. They were going to extradite him from Michigan all the way to California. He said it was just an issue of mistaken identity. It was not his fault. It was not his fault. It wasn't him. And then he started telling the story, almost like he was the guy that did it. He said, "Yeah, it was some situation where a guy was gonna go to Texas because his dad was dying." But his wife, whatever, was telling him, no, don't go to Texas because you got to stay here for your child. And he said, he was like, nah, I'm going to Texas. He said, and they got into this argument, apparently. Keep in mind, he's telling the story as if it's not him. They got into this argument, apparently, and he beat the crap out of her. Really bad. His words, not mine. And I thought, man. And he was like, and I tried to tell him, like, that's not me. I don't know anybody in Texas. I don't have any family in Texas. I don't know not one person from Texas. And I thought, oh, well, okay. I mean, if that's true, that would make sense. Mistaken identity. Then I looked up his background. Half this motherfucker's family lives in Texas. Not only that, but the current, or I guess technically previous owner of his current house he lives in, who happens to be listed also as family, lives in Texas now. Interesting, huh? So why would you lie about not having any family in Texas, knowing nobody in Texas, and how do you know so much of the story? He said, "Oh, I know about the story because the police report." But you told it in detail, where there was things you told that they are not going to put in the police report. The cop's job is to put A, B, and C and try to get a conviction. The cops are going to put, well, he wanted to go see his father. She said no. He said yes. Like, that's not going to happen. It's almost like you had a first-person account of the story. And then he said it got expunged. He was proud of that. He said, yeah, I got that off my record, though. I got it expunged. It was mistaken identity, and I got it expunged. Huh. If it was mistaken identity, you wouldn't need to get it expunged. Because no charges would have ever really been filed. Charges would have to be filed on you for you to get them expunged. And they don't file charges and then say, oops, wrong person, shit. They would have known mistaken identity before they filed the charges. You said you were in a holding cell for 5 days while they figured it out, which tells me you were not charged. The guy said they were going to extradite you to California. Well, here's a little tidbit of information, Primo. If they're extraditing you to California to face the charges, and it was mistaken identity, those weren't your charges. Meaning those charges were already filed on the right person. Mistaken identity would be saying, oh, wrong person, those aren't your charges, we are sorry, you're free to go. But that's not what happened. You said you got them expunged off of your record, which tells me they were your fucking charges. See, that's why I don't give a fuck that you just got doxxed. You are a lying piece of shit. You are a woman-beating piece of shit. I don't care who supports you after this, who wants to be your friend after this, but you are a woman beating piece of shit. You told such details of that fucking story on how bad this woman got beat, and then bragged about the charges being expunged. But see, here's the thing, Primo. You might be a fucking retard, and yes, you are a fucking retard. Your DNA is fucking retard. You are a fucking idiot. You don't know how the internet works, how the law works, and you thought you were going to come in this community, and we were all just fucking new to this shit, and we were going to believe your bullshit. But mistake on your part. Most of us have all been there, done that with motherfuckers like you. You weren't the first person that thought they were going to come into the community and outsmart everybody and sweep your shit under the fucking rug. You're stupid, and you are a fucking idiot. 100%. You are a woman-beating piece of shit. So I don't give a fuck about what I did to you. And I don't give a fuck about what I'm